Did you know ChatGPT has a study mode that can actually help you learn and not just get quick answers? As consultants, we're constantly learning, whether it's a new feature in D365, updates in Power Platform, or preparing for show and tells. Study mode in ChatGPT is designed to make that learning structured and effective. Let's take a closer look at how it works and how you can put it to use with my friend here, Carly Goff. Thanks for joining me in the studio today.
Thanks for having me, Mel.
All right, you know I like to start at the top. So tell us, what exactly is study mode in ChatGPT?
Yeah, study mode turns chat into a more interactive tutor instead of just like an answering machine. So it's really great from a training perspective because it allows you to actually learn a topic and gauge your understanding and not just ask questions. So there are 5 aspects of study mode that I really want to cover. So 1, interactive learning prompts. 2, scaffolded learning, which means it really structures your learning to build on a foundation and then gets more complex as you go. 3, personalized learning experience. So to really pull memories from other chats to really understand your experience already and then build on that. 4, built-in learning checks through quizzes, flashcards, and feedback. And 5, it's really adaptive. So it allows you to turn on or off for any given chat.
Okay, so that makes me think, when would you actually use study mode as opposed to regular ChatGPT?
Yeah, I would use study mode whenever I want to dive deeper into a concept, or maybe I don't even know where to begin. So maybe I want to learn more about financial dimensions in D365, and I don't even know what to ask Chat. So I just say, hey, teach me about financial dimensions. I turn on the study mode, and it'll give me an overview, and then start to, use flashcards to gauge my understanding, put in quizzes, and then ask me scenario-based questions.
Okay, so I heard you say something a couple of times, and it caught my ear, flashcards. All right, so high school Mel used to love her flashcards, and I used to have to make them by hand and rubber band them and carry them around together. All I need now is just my device or a laptop, and I don't need those anymore.
Yeah, throw the flashcards away. You got ChatGPT.
Game changer. Okay, so what does this look like for the user? What's the experience like?
Yeah, it's really easy. You simply just toggle on the study mode within a chat, and then it'll start to guide your learning through back and forth interactions to really teach you the topic.
So how does it get the information in order to be able to teach you about a subject? Seems like it would be hard to do.
Yeah, it can either go scrape the web and find its own sources, and it'll give you the sources so you can validate them, or you can link it up to something like SharePoint and give it direct access to the data you want it to quiz you on.
Okay, so I am someone who likes to learn by actually doing the thing that I'm learning. Some people learn by just reading or hearing things. Does it adapt to all these different learning styles?
Yeah, that's where study mode really shines. So if you're a visual learner, it's going to give you more flowcharts and diagrams. If you learn by doing, it's going to give you practice problems. So study mode is not one size fits all. It really adjusts to how you like to learn.
Okay, so how can everybody actually use this in their professional life?
It's really great for learning brand new concepts. Like say you're new to D365 or your company just went live and you want to learn basic navigation. It's a really great way to get started of just learning basic concepts and really starting to gauge your understanding and learn from there.
Okay, so do you have any tips and tricks on using study mode for us?
Yeah, first I'd say is be as specific as possible in your prompts. Ask it for 10 multiple choice questions on financial dimensions or specific flashcards you want it to use. And then tell it your goal. Say you want to become certified in a given topic. And then mix up your formats. Ask for flashcards and then quizzes and then diagrams. Really get used to the tool and figure out what you like best.
And how you learn best.
Exactly.
And then I like what you said about that first one about being specific. So that's something that we always say when we're talking about prompting and with AI is you have to be very specific and guided so it knows how you want it to perform, and this is no exception. Study mode isn't just about asking questions. It's about becoming a better learner with AI. Next time you need to study for an exam, prep for a project, or just go deep into a topic, give it a try. Remember, technology works best when it helps us learn and grow. All right, Carly, thanks for joining me today.
Always a pleasure, Mel.
All right, and then we'll see you all next time on Sunrise Compass. See you later.